What if you could become unstoppable? What if nothing could hold you back? Not fear, not doubt, not failure. Imagine waking up every day with confidence, purpose, and the mindset to win. Sounds powerful, right? But here's the real question. What's stopping you? Why do so many people settle for less when they have the potential for so much more? Welcome to Success Warriors, where we don't just talk about success, we make it happen. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to take control of your future, you're in the right place. Today we're breaking down the habits that will make you unstoppable. These aren't just tips, these are the rules of the game, the mindset, the discipline, the daily actions that separate winners from the rest. The problem? Most people never reach their full potential because they let fear, laziness, and doubt control them. They wait for the right time, but that time never comes. They start strong, but when things get tough, they quit. And that's why they stay exactly where they are. But not you. You're here because you're ready to level up. You're here because you want more. And today, we're going to give you the blueprint to make it happen. Before we dive in, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's get this message out to the world. Now, let's get to work. Listen up. This is the truth most people don't want to hear. Motivation? It's a lie. It's weak. It comes and goes like the weather. One day you wake up feeling unstoppable, ready to conquer the world. The next day you feel tired, lazy, unmotivated. And that's the problem. Too many people wait for motivation to do the work. Too many people sit around hoping for that perfect moment to take action. But guess what? That moment is never coming. The real winners, the ones who make things happen, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They show up no matter how they feel. They put in the work even when they don't want to. Because that's the difference between success and failure. Showing up when nobody else does. Let's make this real. Imagine waking up every day and doing what needs to be done, no questions asked. Imagine pushing yourself, even when your body is screaming for rest, even when your mind is telling you to quit. That's how you win. That's how you become the person you were meant to be. There will be days when you don't feel like grinding. Days when the excuses creep in. I'm tired. I'll start tomorrow. I just don't feel like it. Those words, that mindset, it's the reason so many people stay stuck in the same place year after year, because they wait. They wait for motivation, for inspiration, for some magical spark to push them forward. But discipline doesn't wait. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline says, get up and do it anyway. And here's the truth. Discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you push through, every time you fight that inner weakness, you grow. Your mind gets stronger, your willpower becomes unbreakable. And soon, you don't need motivation at all, because your habits take over. You don't think about whether you want to do something, you just do it. This is what separates the best from the rest. Some people talk about success, dream about success, wish for success. Others wake up, put in the work, and make it happen. And when you develop that mindset, when you build that discipline, nothing can stop you. Not bad days, not self-doubt, not fear. Most people never reach their full potential because they don't understand this one thing. Success isn't built on motivation. It's built on showing up over and over again, no matter what. Winners don't wait for the right mood, the perfect conditions, or a magical push of energy. They wake up, get to work, and make it happen. So the question is, are you waiting? Or are you making excuses, or are you making moves? You already know what you need to do. Now stop waiting for the perfect moment and start being the person who gets it done. Let's get one thing straight. Nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody is going to walk up to you and say, here, take this dream life you always wanted. That's not how it works. If you want it, you have to work for it. And not just a little bit. Not just when you feel like it. You have to outwork everybody, every single person in the room. Because if you don't, someone else will. Most people say they want success, but their actions don't match their words. They do the bare minimum, then wonder why they're not winning. They look at others who are making it happen and think they got lucky. No, luck didn't get them there. Work did. Effort did. The grind did. And if you want it, you better be ready to go harder than everybody around you. Here's the truth. Hard work beats everything. It beats talent. It beats intelligence. It beats luck. Because talent without effort is wasted. Intelligence without action is useless. And luck means nothing if you don't have the discipline to keep going when things get tough. Success is not about what you have naturally. It's about what you do with what you have. Most people stop when it gets hard. They hit a wall and turn back. That's why they stay stuck. But the ones who push through, the ones who refuse to quit, those are the ones who make it. You have to train your mind to keep going even when it hurts, even when you're tired, even when you feel like nothing is working. Because success is not about who starts strong, it's about who finishes. The question is simple. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to put in the hours? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort for greatness? Because the truth is, if you're not willing to outwork everybody, you don't really want it. You just like the idea of success. And that's not enough. Every day you have two choices: be average or be great. And greatness does not come from doing what's easy. It comes from doing what's necessary. When everyone else is relaxing, when everyone else is slowing down, you're speeding up. When everyone else is sleeping on their potential, you're grinding. You can have excuses or you can have results, but you can't have both. You can sit around blaming your situation or you can get up and change it. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to do the work for you. If you want it, go get it. Put in the time, put in the effort. Give everything you've got and then give more. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't, effort. That's it. Not talent, not background, not luck, just pure, unstoppable, undeniable effort. If you're willing to put in the work, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants the success, the respect, the rewards. But here's the problem. Most people don't want to work for it. They just want the result, not the process. They dream about the finish line, but they don't want to run the race. That's why they fail. That's why they quit. Because the moment things get tough, they give up. And that's the difference between those who make it and those who don't. You have to love the process. Not just tolerate it, not just get through it. You have to fall in love with the work, the grind, the struggle, because that's where the real growth happens. That's where the champions are made. Success is not about one big moment. It's about what you do every single day. It's in the early mornings, the late nights, the unseen hours when nobody is watching. That's where you separate yourself from the rest. Most people get frustrated when they don't see quick results. They expect things to happen overnight, and when they don't, they start doubting themselves. They start questioning if it's worth it. But let me tell you something, nothing great happens overnight. Nothing real, nothing lasting, nothing worth it comes easy. Every step you take, every hour you put in, every moment you keep going, when you feel like stopping, that's progress. That's momentum. That's success in the making. If you only focus on the result, you'll never last, because the journey is hard, the journey is long, and if you don't love what you do, if you don't find joy in the work itself, you will quit. But when you learn to love the process, when you train yourself to enjoy the work, you become unstoppable. Because now it's not just about the goal, it's about the journey. You have to change the way you think. Instead of seeing hard work as a burden, see it as an opportunity. Every struggle makes you stronger. Every challenge makes you better. Every setback is a lesson that prepares you for what's next. The more you embrace the journey, the more you grow. The more you grow, the closer you get to success. Most people never reach their full potential because they're too focused on how far they have to go. They look at the long road ahead and feel overwhelmed. But here's the truth. The road will always be long. The journey will always be tough. But if you focus on taking one step at a time, if you commit to improving just a little bit every day, you will get there. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop looking for shortcuts. There are none. Success is built in the process. It's built in the small daily actions that nobody sees. You either love the work or you get left behind. The choice is yours. Confidence is everything. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, it all matters. Before anybody believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else will. Confidence is not something you ask for, it's something you own. When you walk into a room, walk in like you belong there. Walk in like you've already won. Most people hesitate. They doubt themselves. They shrink in front of others. And that's exactly why they get ignored, overlooked, forgotten. But when you stand tall, when you speak with power, when you move like someone who knows where they're going, people notice. People respect it, because confidence is magnetic. It draws people in. It makes them listen. It makes them believe. Stop waiting for permission to be great. Stop waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to chase your dreams. You don't need approval. You don't need validation. You don't need anyone to allow you to be confident. Confidence comes from knowing that you are capable. Confidence comes from preparation. When you put in the work, when you know deep down that you deserve success, confidence happens naturally. It's not fake, it's not forced, it's real. The way you speak matters. Stop mumbling, stop second-guessing your words. Speak like what you're saying is important, because it is. Speak like you believe in yourself, like you believe in your message. Nobody follows uncertainty, nobody listens to doubt. If you want to be heard, if you want people to take you seriously, then every word needs to have conviction. Body language matters too. Stand tall, keep your head up, shoulders back, eye contact strong. The world moves out of the way for people who look like they know where they're going. When you look confident, you feel confident. And when you feel confident, you become confident. It's all connected. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about proving you're better than anyone else. It's about knowing that you have value, that you have something to offer, that you are worthy of success, respect, and opportunity. And you are. But if you don't act like it, nobody will treat you like it. Stop waiting to feel confident. Confidence isn't a feeling, it's an action. You don't wait for it, you create it. You step up even when you're nervous. You speak up even when your voice shakes. You put yourself out there even when you're unsure, because every time you do, you get stronger. Every time you push through fear, you build unshakable confidence. If you want to win, if you want to stand out, if you want to be unstoppable, then act like it. Carry yourself like a winner, speak like a leader, move like someone who knows exactly where they're headed, because when you do, the world takes notice. And when the world takes notice, opportunity starts showing up. But it all starts with you. Fear is the biggest liar in the world. It whispers in your ear, telling you you're not ready, you're not good enough, you might fail, and guess what? Most people believe it. They let fear control them, hold them back, keep them stuck. They let fear steal their dreams, and they never even try. But here's the truth. Fear is just a thought. All it is. It's not real. It's not a wall. It's not a chain holding you down. It's a choice. And you can choose to listen to it, or you can break through it. Because on the other side of fear is everything you've ever wanted. Most people don't go after their dreams because they're scared of failing. But failure is not the enemy. Fear is. Failure is proof that you're trying. It's part of the process. It's how you learn, how you grow, how you get better. The only real failure is quitting. Everything else is just a lesson. Fear will never go away. It will always be there, trying to stop you. But you don't have to listen. You don't have to let it win. Fear loses its power the moment you step forward anyway. The moment you say, I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. That's the moment you take control. That's the moment you become unstoppable. Fear is tricky. It disguises itself as logic, as excuses, as good reasons why you shouldn't take risks. But deep down, you know when fear is running the show. You know when you're playing small because you're afraid. And you have to call yourself out. You have to stop letting fear be the driver of your life, because if you let it, it will drive you straight to nowhere. You have to train yourself to move toward fear, not away from it. Fear is like a test. Every time you face it, you get stronger. Every time you push through, you build courage. Every time you take action, you prove to yourself that fear does not own you. And once you realize that, nothing can stop you. Most people wait for fear to disappear before they start. They think they need to feel ready, to feel confident, but that day will never come. The truth is, confidence comes after action, not before. You have to start scared. You have to move forward even when you don't feel ready. That's how you grow. That's how you win. Fear will always try to stop you, but you have a choice. You can listen to it, stay where you are, and live with regret, or you can fight back, take action, and create the life you deserve. Fear is nothing compared to what's inside you. You are stronger. You are capable. You can win. But you have to make the choice to step forward no matter how scared you feel. Because once you do, fear has no power over you. And once fear loses, you win. Success is not about luck. It's not about talent. It's not about having the right connections. It's about consistency. Doing the right things every single day, no matter what. That's what separates the greats from the average. That's what turns dreams into reality. Most people start strong. They get excited. They make big plans. They tell themselves, this time, I'm gonna do it. But after a few days, maybe a few weeks, the excitement fades. They start making excuses. They slow down. And before they know it, they're right back where they started. That's why they fail. Not because they're not capable, not because they're not smart enough, but because they quit too soon. Success is not about what you do once. It's about what you do every single day. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing forward even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when it seems like nothing is happening. That's what winners do. They don't stop. They don't wait for motivation. They don't look for shortcuts. They just keep going. It's easy to be great for one day. It's easy to put in work when you feel inspired. But the real test is what you do when nobody's watching. When it's just you, alone with your goals, with no one clapping for you, no one pushing you forward. That's where success is built, in the quiet moments, in the small daily habits that most people ignore. Most people get frustrated when they don't see results right away. They work hard for a few weeks, and when nothing big happens, they give up. But that's not how it works. The results come later. The rewards show up after you've put in the time. You have to trust the process. You have to believe that every little step is getting you closer, even when you can't see it yet. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't see the tree right away. It takes time. You have to water it, take care of it, and be patient. But if you stay consistent, one day it grows into something unstoppable. That's how success works. That's how winners are made. Most people never reach their full potential because they stop too soon, they let doubt creep in, they let boredom win, they let distractions take them off course. But the ones who make it, they refuse to stop. They show up day after day, no matter what. They keep learning, keep improving, keep pushing. And eventually, they win. You want success? Be consistent. Show up, put in the work, keep going, even when it's hard, even when it's slow, even when nobody believes in you. Because if you stay consistent long enough, success has no choice but to show up. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more someday. The time is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Right now, you got everything you need inside you, the power, the strength, the ability. It's already there, but you have to use it. You have to step up and make it happen. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. Nobody's going to hand you success. It's on you. It's your life, your dreams, your future. And you have one shot at this, one chance to give it everything you've got, one chance to stop thinking about it and start doing it. The world is full of people who talk, who dream, who wish, but very few actually do. Very few have the guts to take action, to push through the hard days, to stay focused when distractions come. But those who do, those who refuse to quit, Those who show up every day, no matter what, they're the ones who win. They're the ones who make it happen. It's time to stop thinking, stop planning, stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is right now. Get up, get moving, get to work. Because success doesn't wait. It doesn't care about your fears, your doubts, your excuses. It only answers to one thing: action. So what are you waiting for? Go make it happen.